In each one of us, we have 4 broad categories of the soul's primary aspiration. And then through a series of questions of introspection, one can be assisted to assess where you are, what would give you deepest satisfaction, and then move into that line. The question really is, what is your broad temperament? You could still be pushed into any kind of activity. That temperament would mold the way you do that activity. So obviously we can see how certain activities are better suited for certain temperaments. The point is, there is no such thing as a wrong person. There's a person who's wrong for this job, and find them the right job and you'll find it works well. First, in the direction of knowledge, to learn, to share, to play with, to increase knowledge. That's one turn. The second is in the direction of strength, leadership, administration, action in the world to bring about change, adventure. That's the form that the second turn of temperament takes. And the third is towards exchange, interchange, building networks, relationships, increasing values, sharing, caring, giving, exchanging, but always with an increase in the overall growth. This is the third category. The fourth category is of skill and perfection in the work. Artisans, craftsmen, and it can be computers, for example. Your skill, perfection in programming can come in that category, but not always for everybody. Looking at these 4 broad turns of the soul's aspiration, we recognize that in each one of us, one of these dominates. Sometimes just one dominates, the other 3 are subdued. For some of us, one dominates and a second one comes halfway, perhaps. Not equal, but reasonably strong. For a very few of us, there's one dominating, one coming halfway, and a third also, important enough that it can't be ignored. That's rare. But observe which is your natural temperament. And then now you'll notice within that broad turn of nature, you can have many number of forms. The form itself is not important. It's this turn which is important. I like to play with people who are older than me, who are better than me, because that's how I learn. You take a space not because it's comfortable for you, but because it gives you an opportunity to grow.